What's up, everybody? Pete Pardo here from Sea of Tranquility. Welcome to day 9 of the great comeback albums of all time. We're doing this all month long here in April 2024, 30 days in the month. We're picking out our 30 favorite comeback albums in rock history. Right? These are these bands that came back from some kind of adversity in their career, maybe a lengthy span of time where either they were in a band or didn't release an album. They came back with an album that just knocked our socks off. Maybe they lost a key member of the band, got a replacement in, didn't miss a beat. Maybe they had an album that was a huge commercial and critical disappointment and then came back with another one, and that was the one that got them back on the board, right? All sorts of ways we can look at comebacks here, but today really is a spectacular comeback. It is the 18th studio album by this American band, released June 15th, 1999, recorded at Fantasy Studios in Berkeley, California, produced by a whole host of people for Arista Records, talking about Supernatural by Santana. Now, I'm not going to pretend that this is one of my favorite Santana albums, because it's really not. I mean, I think they have many albums in the catalog that far surpass what this album does. But this is here because I love Carlos and the band so much, and I can really appreciate this album for what it is. There's many other albums that I like in the catalog a lot more. But man, was this a massive hit for the band. Really coming at a time where Santana had been kind of like a non-entity on the commercial music scene for so long, right? You had those early, the first couple of albums, which were really big sellers for Santana. Then you had like the mid and late 70s where, middling success, but the band kind of struggling to find that early identity all over again. Then some moderate hits in the early 80s, and then a long period of just putting out lots of albums that not a lot of people really bought, right? And then, moving into the 90s, kind of more of the same. So it was here as the 90s kind of were finishing up that all of a sudden Carlos had this idea, which we've seen lots of other artists do going forward. Let's bring on all sorts of guests from all sorts of different places. A lot of maybe singers and artists that a lot of the younger crowd likes, and let's have them guest on our album and see if that clicks with the public. So it became this, all of a sudden, the Santana band with all these popular artists, and the formula worked. People bought this in droves. So who do we have on this album here? A lot of people. All right. So Carlos, of course, on guitar and vocals. Chester Thompson on keyboards. Of course, remember, we got the two Chester Thompsons, the drummer and the keyboard player. Benny Ritveld on bass. Billy Johnson on drums. Carl Perazzo on percussion and vocals. Paul Ricow on congas. Tony Lindsay on vocals, Jose Abel Figueroa on trombone, Mick Gillette trombone and trumpet, Marvin McFadden on trumpet, and then we've got folks like, there's so many different people playing on this album. It's going to go through all the, Dave Matthews, lead vocals, George Whitty keyboards, Carter Beauford on drums, Everlast, lead vocals and guitar, Dante Ross, John Gamble on keyboard programming. Who else? Horacio Hernandez on drums. Who else? Rob Thomas, of course, on lead vocals. Rodney Holmes on drums. Jeff Cressman on trombone. William Ortiz on trumpet. Julius Melendez on trumpet. Lauryn Hill, lead and backing vocals. CeeLo Green, lead vocals. Francis Dunnery, Al Anderson on rhythm guitar, Loris Holland keyboards, Kobe Brown, Che Pope programming, Tom Barney on bass, Lanesha Randolph backing vocals, Danny Walensky sax and flute, Steve Torre trombone, Earl Gardner trumpet and flugelhorn, Joseph Daly tuba, The Product G&B lead vocals, Joseph Herbert cello, Daniel Sedenberg viola, Harry Balakrison on viola, Jeremy Cohen on violin. Man, this list is just ridiculous. All right. Casey Porter, programming. Who else am I missing here? Fer Olvera, lead vocals. Sergio Vallon, rhythm guitar. Alberto Salas, keyboards. Juan Calleros, bass. Eagle Eye Cherry, lead vocals. My, oh my. J.B. Ecke, rhythm guitar. Casey Porter, lead vocals. Mike Porcaro on bass. Of course, the great Mike Porcaro. Jimmy Keegan on drums. Louis Conti, percussion, congas. Eric Clapton, lead and rhythm guitar. Mike Minnie, programming. Tony Lindsay, vocals. Jeannie Tracy on vocals. I mean, yeah, it's just ridiculous the amount of people that are on this album. How about the songs, right? So we've got De La Yaleo, right? Kicks things off. Cool instrumental stuff going on that track. Love of My Life, of course, features Dave Matthews and Carter Beauford. Did I mention Carter? Carter Beauford. Put Your Lights On with Everlast on vocals. So here you got some, catchy, very modern type stuff. Africa Bomba comes next. Then you got Smooth. That was the huge hit on the album, featuring Rom Thomas from Matchbook 20, right? Do You Like the Way? Lauryn Hill and CeeLo Green. Maria, Maria, right? That was another big hit with all sorts of people on that. Migra, Corazón Espinado, featuring Mania. All right, very kind of merengue salsa type song there. Wishing It Was with Eagle Eye Cherry. El Farol, Primavera, and The Calling, which features, of course, the great Eric Clapton dueling guitars with Carlos there. So lots of hits on here. Some very tight material. You do get some cool kind of instrumental tracks. A lot of great guitar work from Carlos on here, but again, this is more of the Santana band with a pop sensibility, and it really worked. Because let me tell you, let's go to the charts. Australia number 1, Austria number 1, Belgium number 2, Canada number 1, Danish charts number 4, Dutch charts number 1, European albums, whatever that is, number 1, Finland number 2, France number 1, Germany number 1, Greece number 1, Hungary number 1, Ireland number 2, Italy number 1, Sal, Italy, all up for Santana. Japan number 11, New Zealand number 1, Norway number 1. Ove, what you doing over there in Norway? You're pushing all those Santana sales. Portugal number 1, Spain number 1, Sweden number 1, Switzerland number 1, UK number 1, US number 1. Certifications. Argentina double platinum, 120,000 units sold. Australia 6 times platinum for the DVD, 90,000 units sold. Australia 4 times platinum, 280,000 units sold. Austria double platinum, 100,000. Belgium double platinum, 100,000. Brazil platinum, 250,000. Canada diamond, 1 million copies. Denmark platinum, 57,000. Finland platinum, 50,000. France double platinum, 600,000. Germany double platinum, 1 million copies sold. Greece gold, 15,000 units sold. Hungary, gold. Italy, gold. Well, let's see. Italy, actually more than that. So Italy here's the weird thing about Italy, from 99 to 2006, 680,000 units sold. And since 2009, it sold another 25,000. Japan, platinum, 200,000. Mexico, double platinum, 300,000 copies sold. We don't often see Mexican certifications on these lists, right? When we talk about these, that's pretty massive. Of course, Carlos, Mexican-American. Netherlands, double platinum, 200,000. New Zealand, 4 times platinum, 60,000. Poland, platinum, 10,000. Poland says DVD platinum. I don't know what that DVD thing means. Poland, platinum, 100,000 units sold. South Korea, 120,000 units sold. Spain, triple platinum, 300,000 units sold. Sweden, platinum, 80,000. Switzerland, 4 times platinum, 200,000. United Kingdom, 3 times platinum, 970,000 units sold, US. All right, so here comes that DVD thing again. 3 times platinum, 300,000 units sold, and the regular album sales, 15 times platinum, 13 million copies sold. Worldwide, just in Europe alone, 6 times platinum, 6 million copies sold, and worldwide, 30 million copies sold. That is crazy numbers. Numbers that Santana never hit before and have never hit afterwards, actually. The singles, Smooth was released June 15th, 1999. Put Your Lights On, released August 24th, 1999. Maria Maria, September 14th, also 99. Corazon Espinado, May 30th, 2000. Love of My Life, August 7th, 2000. And Primavera, released in 2001. So they just kept releasing more and more singles. This thing kept on selling. Yeah, a phenomenon. Like I said, not really my favorite Santana album. I do like it. I don't listen to it often because so many of the songs I heard a million times on the radio at the time. For me, the deep cuts are really cool on here. But it's very varied. There's all sorts of different stuff going on here. There's rock, there's pop, there's, the salsa merengue, there's all sorts of cool stuff. So great playing, great production, lots of guest stars. One of the biggest comeback albums of all time because Santana's career was kind of going nowhere at the time. So there you have it. Supernatural. Let us know what you think of this down in the comments below, as well as your pick for today. Day number 9, and we'll see you tomorrow for number 10. Tune in tonight in the Prague seat coming at you. Album study night, Tales from Topographic Oceans by Yes. We'll see you then. Until then, visit us on the web at www.seatranquility.org. We're on Facebook, we're on YouTube all together all the damn time. Please subscribe if you haven't already and click on that notification bell so you get alert of all of our content as it posts. And please do hit the like button before you leave. Also down below, get the links to our Ko-Fi page for channel donations, our merch page, and our Cameo page. Thank you in advance for all your support there, and we'll see you soon here with more stuff. I'm Pete Pardo. Thanks for watching. Take care. Bye-bye.